Welcome back, LCC, to this week's edition. It's a very special week because it's our last week, so we decided to have a special guest, and we have Bob here.
I'm Sam Zanaguida, and Bob's a very special person around LCC. He does a lot of stuff, and we feel like most camera time with him maybe would make you appreciate all the things he does around here.
Sit back to Dylan and Jeremy.
TBird Trivia. Thanks, Bob.
If you throw a white stone into the blue sea, what will it become? The electric train is moving north at 100 miles an hour, and wind is blowing to the west at 100 miles an hour. Which way does the smoke burn? How many times can you subtract 2 from 10?
Dylan, that was a great segment, and we're here with Bob's very special cart, and we're going to have him talk to you about it.
Well, I keep my sweeper on the front. I got room in the dustpan to pick up the debris after I get it swept up. And I got toilet paper I keep on there, and for the restrooms, and bowl cleaner, and window cleaner. And I got the stainless steel cleaner on there, and disinfectant spray for the doorknobs, and trash bags, and they're usually down underneath here, and I got the small bags on there, down in there. And
can you tell us about the chemicals you have on here, not to get involved with them?
Yeah, they're hazardous. Some of them, if you mix them, you can get yourself sick if you happen to inhale them. And, well, it says on some of the cans of God, it says to get a medical attention right away.
Yeah, some dangerous stuff.
It does say that on there.
All right.
Not all of them, but I know some of them says get medical attention right away.
No,
yeah.
You can't be safe at school. That's why you have to have someone experienced like Bob to deal with those chemicals.
That's what I tell them. I got a lot. I'm usually not too far from it because of that.
Mm-hmm.
When they run me off or go home for the night, I lock it up in the storage room.
Right. All right. Well, thank you. Now we're going to send it over to Katie and Maddie for their most excellent adventure.
Guys, it's our last broadcast. We have a really important announcement to make.
Thank you for that segment.
Guys, can we announce our announcement?
We're in the middle of a segment.
We have our senior prank to announce.
What is it? That's good. That's good.
Can we announce it?
No, we don't have time. We got to send it over to Bryce, Connor, and Jaden for TBird Sports.
We have something really important to announce.
No. Get out.
Get out!
Get out.
Leave!
Thank you.
Guys, they told us no.
Said no?
Yeah, can we please announce it?
No, we don't have time. We got to send it to Jeremy and Dylan for TBird Trivia.
Can we announce our senior prank?
No. We're too busy.
Looks like we ran out of time today. We got to find out on your last day of school.
All right, so thank you, Katie and Maddie. That's a great segment. And we're here with Bob. He's in action. This is what Bob does. He's sweeping the floor right now, getting it ready for whatever comes next. This gym takes quite a beating sometimes. And he's just getting it real clean, aren't you, Bob?
Right.
Yes, sir. And on that note, we're going to send it over to Connor, Bryce, and Jaden for TBird Sports.
Regular season means nothing. We got the championship today with the two highest scores, John Garlock and Preston Gandy. Winner takes all. They get wherever the gummy bears are and things I just threw at them. Fruit snacks, that's what they're called. Continue to the first athlete.
Okay, gentlemen. This first athlete's sport is basketball. 3 points for both. Kyrie Irving of the Boston Celtics.
Nice point guard, by the way.
Athlete number 2, football. Three for 3. Odell Beckham Jr., wide receiver of the New York Giants.
Dude, put the Jets on.
For now. Athlete is number 3, and his sport is baseball.
Dang, choose a better like
quality picture.
Both of them get 3 more points. It's Clayton Kershaw.
Did you say starting pitcher? Okay, I almost said
pitcher
starting pitcher, but I think I would
The
have.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
He is a starting.
I know, but he also played with. He did release him extra postseason. So
Athlete number 4, football. Both of them get 3 more points. Drew Brees, quarterback, the Saints.
you guys got some like overtime thing or something like extra. Cause
Athlete number 5, baseball.
But it still doesn't matter.
What reason is that?
I believe
He's not an outfielder. He's not an outfielder. 3 points for John. 1 point is Francisco Lindor.
Good job, Francisco.
I didn't even look at.
Athlete number 6. His sport is soccer.
Get out of here with that! Get out of here with that! Really? Really? Bro, how do you know? What?
3 and 3. It's current favorite right back for the LCC Thunderbird soccer team. Athlete number 7, football.
I think I know. I really think.
Shows the answers. 3, 2. Spelled my last name wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, the final athlete. Sport, track and field.
Oh.
And yep. Wrong.
Shout out to Francisco Lindor. That's all I got.
Thanks, sports team, for that awesome segment. Way to finish the year with a bang. You always hear about janitors or custodians always having a big keychain set. So we're here to talk to Bob about his keychain set and what everything means. So go ahead, Bob. Explain some of the things on there.
Well, I got a master and a mini master. Actually, I got 2 masters, one for this side of the building and one for the other side of the part of the building, the old part. And I got another master for the new part.
Right.
Then I got special keys, like getting some of these rooms that we don't get in very often.
Yeah.
Like shed keys, I got shed keys and we used to have padlocks on our doors and chains, and we had them. And tell you some little things about the old night man we had in here too.
So how many keys do you actually know that are you use every single day?
Like I said, I use a master and got a 4 one, so that's my key to get in most of the doors in the old part.
Yeah.
Then I got a road master I get in this out here and the tech wing with.
Yeah.
And another thing I do, I go around at night, lock some of the rooms up that they had, because they found that somebody's been getting in them, they didn't want them in them. I unlock the chapel every morning. Then when I leave at night, I lock it back up. Then there's rooms out in the tech wing they have you check every night.
Mm-hmm.
The co-opment room and the great hall. They have you check it every night. But now, I guess they caught somebody in there horsing around. I don't know what they got. They never did tell me.
Those pesky kids, huh?
But they just told me it was every night, make sure to lock when I leave.
Well, thanks, Bob. So now we're going to send it down to TBird Movies for their final year broadcasting film.
As you can see, we've had our eye on you for some time now, Mr. Anderson. It seems you've been living 2 lives. One life, you're Thomas A. Anderson, program writer for a respectable software company. You have a social security card, you pay your taxes, and you help your landlady carry out her garbage. The other life is lived in computers, where you go by the hacker alias Neo, and are guilty of virtually every computer crime we have a law for. One of these lives has a future, and one of them does not. I'm going to be as forthcoming as I can be, Mr. Anderson. You're here because we need your help. We know that you've been contacted by a certain individual, a man who calls himself Morpheus. Now, whatever you think you know about this man is irrelevant. He is considered by many authorities to be the most dangerous man alive. My colleagues believe I'm wasting my time with you, but I believe you wish to do the right thing. We're willing to wipe the slate clean. Give you a fresh start. All that we're asking in return is your cooperation in bringing a known terrorist to justice.
Yeah. Wow. Sounds like a really good deal. I think I got a better one. Well, I give you the
Bird!
And you give me my phone call.
Oh, Mr. Anderson.
You disappoint me.
Can't scare me with this Gestapo crap. I know my rights. I want my phone call.
Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what good is a phone call if you are unable to speak?
Thank you, Reese, for that great segment. It was very good to end the season of broadcast on.
You know, it's been a great time. It's been a great run. We had some great memories. But, you know, just like everything good, it's all got to come to an end.
Yes, sir. And that being said, I'd like to thank you for viewing and stay groovy, T-Birds.
Y'all know when Rick Stoller was here,